calling monster, of course. I was ready to throw this game away, get a new game started, never give up with Hazy. What is going on, guys? PapaSea back with a video for you guys, and today I'm bringing you a Hazy Flame deck on Duel Links. If you guys want to support the channel and see more Duel Links content, make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already, because it helps tremendously. So, we also got some new card trader cards, in case you guys missed that. I'm sure you guys could just go check that out in the inventory, though, if you missed it. Nothing really seems that great, just thought it was worth mentioning it. If you want to go check them out, you know where to go see them. So, like I said, we're playing Hazy Flame with Beatdown. All monsters, inspired by YouTube Dan, who's like the Hazy Flame pioneer. Not gonna lie, did not expect this deck to work as well as it's been working. I used it a little bit last night, and I was doing pretty well. I should have ranked up to Legend, except I misplayed super hard on my rank up game, and I accidentally normal summoned this guy, which you can special summon, which we'll talk about more later, and I lost the next turn. So, basically the way this deck works, in case you guys don't know, it revolves around Hazy Flame Sphynx. You mill the top card of your deck, you call if it's going to be a monster, spell, or a trap, and if you call it correctly, you can special summon one fire-type monster from your graveyard. Since we play all monsters, we just always call monsters. So, yeah, this deck revolves around this card heavily, and Periton, which we'll talk about more later. The problem with these two cards, Periton and Sphynx, is they are tribute summons, so you need to somehow tribute for them. In the past, people played like a lot of Cerberuses, and people played Flame Tiger, and a lot of other cards that can just so they can tribute next turn. So people didn't play 3-star demotion before the nerf. With this new variant, though, it revolves around special summoning monsters quickly, and then tributing them that turn. So, first card, Ethereum, PvP reward if you have a UR card. Make sure you guys go check that out. You can special summon this card just basically whenever. Except when you do, your opponent can special summon one level, I believe it's level 4 monster, not level 4 or lower monster, from either player's graveyard, which doesn't really matter that much because if you do this first turn, there is no cards in the graveyard, so it's fine. Then we got Earth Armor Ninja, which is kind of similar, except you can only special summon it when your opponent has a monster on the field. It's basically a Cyber Dragon. You mainly use these guys to tribute summon for either Sphynx or Periton. And then we have Flame Tiger, which when it's in the graveyard, you can skip your draw phase and special summon it, which is kind of like not the most ideal thing, but if you really need it, it's there. It's a normal summonable monster. That's one thing that I was struggling with this deck, is I wanted more monsters that were just normal summonable off the bat without having to rely on Ethereum and Earth Armor Ninja and even Vassal. And that's why I added cards like Flame Tiger and Canine Tor. Canine Tor has been around forever, you pretty much know what it does. It also helps you get fire monsters in the graveyard for Sphynx's effect, because if you... We're not playing all fire monsters, we have a couple of non-fires like Ethereum and Earth Armor Ninja and the regular Creepos because they don't have spheres. So it is nice to be able to ensure that you have a fire monster in the grave with Canine Tor. Then we have Vassal, Firestorm Vassal, which is from some set. I forget what pack it's from. I didn't even realize I had this card. What this does, and it's kind of good, you just discard one card, special summon it, and you can look at your opponent's hand and banish one card in their hand till the end phase. That banishing effect really isn't that relevant because the only thing that would really matter is if you banish a Karibo. It's just the fact that you see your opponent's hand, which is kind of nice. You can just play around whatever cards they have next turn, and you can special summon it and then tribute it for one of the Hazies. Then we have Karibo because it doesn't have Sphere. Then we have Periton, which is such a good card. Basically, you can tribute it and discard a fire monster, special summon 2 Hazy Flame monsters from your deck. So you always want to get this guy, and you want to get Manticore as well. But next up, we got one Red Dragon Ninja. I was playing 2. This card, you can special summon it from either the Hazy Flames, 2400 beater, which is nice. And when it's special summoned and you have Earth Armor Ninja in the graveyard, you can banish Earth Armor Ninja and spin one face down card to either the top of their deck or the bottom of their deck, which could force them to dead draw. Very strong card. I don't pull it off a lot, but it's nice to have because it's just a 2400 beater at the absolute worst. Then we got the Hazy Flame Sphynx. You know what it does, main card of the deck basically. I'm playing one Cerberus because I noticed this deck really lacked just normal summonable monsters. Every game that I lost was because I just couldn't play a card because I had all tribute monsters in my hand. This at least gives me a normal summonable monster and a way to search my Hazy if I need it. I haven't tested the deck since I put this card in, but it should be okay. I know in the past Hazy Flame decks used to play like 3 of these. Now a lot of them don't play it at all. But I figured let's try one and see how it works. Next we got Manticore, which is the beat stick basically. Once per turn, you can tribute one other fire monster you control from either from the field or from your hand, and this card can be destroyed by card effects this turn. That could be relevant in Super Rush. It's just a big beat stick with Hazy Flame in its name. And then last one is I'm playing 2 Terra or Petra. I don't know how to pronounce that. You just set it. When they attack, it gains defense equal to the amount of stars they have times 100, and you can bounce that monster back to their hand. Again, just there because you can set it, you can sit on it first turn, and then next turn you contribute it. It's also a fire monster, so you could special summon it if you absolutely need to. And that's the deck. Now, I did try to play Worm, I think I'm saying that right, and Goka the Pyro of Malice, and the premise with that deck was you get Goka out, you special summon the larva, with Hazy Flame's effect, and then you can use Goka's effect to destroy the larva and make them mill 3. There were a few problems with that. 1, it was not consistent at all. 2, this deck does not need to do that at all in order to win, because you can just get 3 really big monsters on the field pretty easily with Hazy Flame's effects. And 3, mill is not very good in this format because Sylvans are a thing. So let's get into a few games, see how they go. This deck is a lot better than I thought. Unfortunately, it's not really a budget deck. I mean, you could replace some cards. Like, Down Ethereum is a PP reward, so it's pretty easy to get. Earth Arbor Ninja and Flame Tiger and Vassal are SRs from... I'm pretty sure all of these cards here that I'm clicking on right now are SRs from different sets. However, you could replace them with pretty much any fire monster you have that would work with the deck. If you have multiple Down Ethereums, you should play those. I only have one. Next season, when the next ladder starts, I can get another one. I'll probably replace something for that. You can play these guys too, because they're decent for setting. If you have Flame Tiger, you should play more of those. The thing about Hazy Flame that is great is there's a lot of room for creativity. You can change a lot of cards in this deck. The only cards that are pretty much mandatory are Sphinx and Periton. That's it. Everything else is just up to you. Fire monsters are ideal. Monsters like Earth Armor, you can special summon for free, are ideal. But it's really just up to you. You can even play the Fire Fist build with the 1800 defense monster, like I had its name, and some of the spells. Either way, I'm rambling. Let's get a few games done and see how we can do with this deck. Alright, searching for a game here. This has been happening a lot, but I found another game and my opponent just forfeited right away. That happened in yesterday's video too with the Crystal Beast. If you missed that, check it out because that was a really fun deck. Hopefully we get an actual game here. The hand that I had too in that game was an OTK hand and I was going second, but my opponent just forfeited, so it's kind of unfortunate, and we're going first now. This deck definitely wants to go second. Life point boost. I've been seeing that a lot lately. I don't really understand it. Alright, so this hand is better going second. I'm just going to summon... Actually, this is actually a good hand. Unless he OTKs me. But I have a Karibo. So I'm going to normal summon the Cerberus. I have to use the effect. And I'm going to search a Periton if he destroys it. And then I can special summon Earth Arbor Ninja. And then go off from there and possibly OTK. Which is what I love about this deck. It's so explosive. But you kind of just put all your eggs in one basket. Because if he has like a wall of D, I just lose. Alright, so he's not going to kill my guy. Okay. So, that's unfortunate. We draw a Canine Tor. So, I'm just going to wait to summon the Hazy, I think. Because I can summon Canine Tor here, and I can go for Beatdown. And then what I can do is I can send a Fire Monster with Canine Tor's effect, so that way my Hazy Flame Sphynx's effect is more alive. So, let's actually use our skill here. Alright, so I'm going to attack with Canine Tor in case it's Sylvans, although I doubt it's Sylvans. Life point boost A Sylvans just does not seem... I don't know, man. It's Platinum. Anything's possible, I guess. Rose Lover. I'm going to use the effect anyway, and dump a Fire Monster that I don't want to draw. So it gives me a better chance of drawing the Sphinx. So I don't want to draw... Oh, actually, I could just dump Flame Tiger for later. I'm going to do that. I'm going to dump Flame Tiger for later. Because if I need it, I could just get it back. And I'll attack directly with Sphinx. Okay. Or with Cerberus. So not the most ideal start. There was a game that I won yesterday when I was playing off screen. And all I did was I had 2 Earth Arbor Ninjas. And I was somehow able to get them both out. Because he like econ took mine and then I summoned another one. And I just beat him down with Earth Arbor Ninjas. And it was really funny. I also played against a deck yesterday that was Mako Mask Change with the Water Mask Hero. He used Elemental Hero Ice Edge and Hammer Shark. It was kind of crazy, and I kind of want to make a video on that deck because I love Master Heroes, especially the Water and the Fire one. Alright, so there's Rose Lover. Hopefully he attacks my Cerberus. If he attacks my Cerberus, I could win this turn. So this is going to be... Oh, I don't know why I didn't consider Aromages. I've actually never seen an Aromage deck that used Life Point Boost A, and it actually makes a lot of sense because Aromage's LP have to be higher than your opponent's, so why not run Life Point Boost A? So we can't use his effect. Summons us in attack position. Okay. Activates Aroma Garden. So this is fine. Good thing I dumped the Tiger because I might have to pick it up. Yeah, I'm going to have to pick it up. Oh, do I lose here? He switches something to defense, doesn't he? Okay, maybe not. I don't know. I try to build Aromages, but like, I don't know. I just don't really like the deck. I think I lose here. I have Karibo, actually. I have to use Karibo. I have to use Canine Tor's effect, I think. Alright, so I'm going to use Karibo here. It's not going to let me. Why didn't it let me? Why can't I use my effects? What am I missing here? Can I use Kuribo now? What? I must be missing something. Your opponent cannot activate monster effects until the end of the damage step. So that deck OTK'd me. I feel like that happens a lot, though, with Hazy Flame, where you have a hand and you're like, yes, I can go off next turn, but then your opponent just goes off. I've never used Euro Mages. I might use them in the future. I have all the cards. I have Rose Lovers. I mean, it's all, like, trader cards, isn't it, mostly? And I was gonna build a deck. That was around the time that I stopped playing Duel Links. So let's just get right into another game, and hopefully I can properly showcase this deck. We got a Mako. Maybe it's Mass Change. Probably not, so I've only seen that once. We're going second, which is fantastic. Now, I am very tempted to try Beatdown or Restart in this deck, but I feel like you just really need Beatdown. Okay, this is not a bad hand. This is not a bad hand. Although Umi is going to lower Manticore, isn't it? No, it's not. Okay. So this is... Actually, I could get Red Arbor Ninja out here. And I could spin one of his back rows. There's C Stealth Attack. I think I want to summon Red Dragon Ninja. I mean, I could beat down over him. Well, I think I'm going to Red Dragon Ninja here. I might regret this. Let's use the effect. Now let's see what that set card is. I'll have to banish this. Alright. So what is this card? You can't chain it. C Stealth Attack. I'm going to put it on the top of the deck. Okay. Now I can't normal summon obviously because I just summoned Red Dragon Ninja. Okay, so let's attack here. I really just want to get Periton off, man. Hopefully I draw Periton next turn. I do have the Kuribo in my hand. Would be better if I had a Sphere Kuribo. But I don't. Let's continue the attack. I don't know why he did that. Oh, you know what? I guess he could probably... He probably thinks he could win next turn. If he has a monster in his hand... Actually, no. Yeah, he could win next turn. No, he can't. Because he has to discard a water monster. And he's going to draw C Stealth Attack here. That's totally fine. That's totally fine. I will take this 2,000 damage. He doesn't set the C Stealth Attack. I'll take this damage, no problem. I'll keep my Kuribo in my hand. Now, unfortunately, I have to summon the Canine Tour. Although I do have Dinotherium. I think I'm better off with Canine Tour. I can attack over him for 100 if I mill, or if I send a level 6 to the grave. So I'll send... See, I don't want to waste my Red Dragon... Actually, I can't even use Red Dragon Ninja's effect. I don't have a Ninja in the grave. So I'll just summon Canine Tour here. Alright, and I will attack. I always put my toggle to on when I use Canine Tour. You don't really need to. It's just, I don't know. We just have it. One thing I like about this deck, though, is you can play with your toggle on a lot. Since you play no... I misplayed. Oh my god, I lose. That was... Okay, I might not lose if he doesn't draw a monster. Oh my god. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. That was a huge misplay. I have Kuribo, though. So it's okay. I could still attack over this next turn. And if I get a Hazy Flame Sphynx or Periton, I win. I win. That's why I did it, guys. I did that on purpose, because I knew I was going to draw the Periton. Alright, make sure I click Special Summon, because I have clicked Normal Summon before, and I have lost the game because of that. So this is how the deck goes up. Now, he could Special Summon level 4 if he wants to. It doesn't matter, because I'm going to win. So you Special Summon this thing, or you can Special Summon, like, my Kuribo if you want. Alright, let's Normal Summon this, of course. Let's use the effect. Bam. Alright. Now, unfortunately, we lose attack, but it's not going to matter because I'm going to tribute it anyway. Alright, so let's tribute it. Let's send our Manticore to the grave. And then we special summon a Sphinx. And I guess Cerberus. Just for damage, right? Yeah, let's do that. So we got Sphinx. And we got Cerberus. Then we're gonna use Sphinx's effect. I'm gonna call him Monster, of course. I don't think there's ever gonna be a situation where you want to get this effect wrong, but if there is, you can just click Trap and you'll always get it wrong. That might come up, you never know. So special summon Manticore. Alright, there we go, there's Manticore. Okay. And we activate Beatdown, and we should win right here. I'm thinking. Alright, let's not use Manticore's effect. Let's just attack you. Let's not use Manticore's effect. I mean, he could use C stealth attack, but it doesn't... Yeah, he can't win. So that's how that deck's supposed to work. You're not supposed to misplay the K9 Toro like I did. I got bailed up by my Kuriboh. Let's get one more game, because that first game was a rather weird one. I didn't really use the Hazies. And let's see how this one goes. I swear, whenever you use a deck on stream or on video, it never works as well as when you're doing it alone. I just got completely wrecked by Cyber Angels. I pretty much bricked. I couldn't really do anything. And he just Dakini'd first turn. Luckily I had a Kuriboh so I could stall. And I just lost. Luckily it wasn't a rank up game, but it was his rank up game. So hopefully he is having fun in Legend right now. And we are going second. Hopefully we could get a good hand here. He is Yugi with no sleeves. Okay. Not a bad hand. This is a better hand going first, though. What? Okay, this deck. I don't really understand how this deck works. But I know it's from the Taya event that was recently. That's when I started playing it. It was like towards the end of that Taya event. At like the end of March. Alright, Sanctuary in the Sky. That's actually kind of bad. I think I lose. I'm pretty sure I lose. Manticore. Alright, so next turn I could go off. Do I set this or... I'm just gonna set it. Yeah, I'm just gonna set this. Next turn I could summon Periton and then go off. And I might not have to use my Kuriboh here. But I have to use Flame Tiger's effect, assuming he attacks into it. So he just attacks, doesn't summon a monster. This is fine. Okay. So this is good. We can set up our combo next turn, like the deck is supposed to. Alright. Let's use the effect of Flame Tiger. This deck kind of reminds me of Magnets a little bit too, because you brick a lot. I've tried playing Magnets, I don't know. I always brick. Like, I don't think I've ever won using Magnets. It's just like, I can't use that deck. I'll try it for a video in the future, but not today. Alright, let's use this effect. Or tribute, I should say. There we go. Activate Periton's effect. Pitching a Manticore. So whatever he has set, doesn't seem like he could activate it now. Okay, maybe he can activate it now. If it's that, counter trap, could be bad. He's thinking. It could be. I don't know what it could be. Yep. I lose. Nothing I can do. Not gonna use Kuriboh there. I could resurrect this with the Dinotherium if he doesn't activate Divine Punishment. Okay, actually this isn't over yet. This isn't over yet. This is not over yet. Because if he attacks, I use this effect. And if he doesn't attack, I get to tribute for Hazy Flame Sphynx. I get the Periton back, use Periton's effect again. Oh, I need to draw a fire monster. Okay, he just attacks. So I'll use the effect. And then I can actually bait out the Divine Punishment here, and then I can just Kuriboh attacks directly. So we have a chance here. Okay, use the effect. That is fine. That is fine. I have a Kuriboh. I have a Kuriboh. You end your turn. What? You can't continue the attack there? Interesting. I think I got... You know, I actually was going to stop the recording. I don't know why my OBS is picking up my voice so loud. Hopefully the audio isn't messed up. I do apologize. Or my Audacity on my OBS. So let's activate the effect. I have to discard Kuriboh, though. Okay. So we got Vast. I can see his hand. And if he has a Sphere Karibo, there we go. Alright, so let's go. I could win. Actually, no. I might not be able to win because of Sanctuary in the Sky. No, I should be able to win still. And if he has a Karibo in his hand, it's gone. I don't think any of... Yeah, I'll just finish this one. Doesn't really matter. Okay. Now, let's activate the effect. Calling Monster, of course. I was ready to throw this game away, get a new game started. Never give up with Hazy. Because if you draw a monster you can special summon, anything's possible. Now, I can't use Periton's effect, right? I can't. I don't have any cards in my hand. So, I'm going to special summon Manticore. Let's do that. Alright. I'm not going to use Manticore's effect. Let's go for Beatdown. Now, what skill is he? Is he Destiny Draw? I think he's Destiny Draw. So I am not going to attack directly, fearing the Destiny Draw. I probably shouldn't have beat down then. Yeah, I shouldn't have beat down, because I could have attacked for 19 direct. I'm not going to attack. Because I know he has I know he has Destiny Draw. There's no other skill he could possibly play. If he doesn't have balance, yeah, it has to be Destiny Draw. Okay. So we know he has 3 monsters he can't summon. He sets a card. I should win this turn. I should win this turn. With my Hazies. Earth Arbor Ninja. Not really useful. I mean, I could summon if I wanted to, but I don't want to. Alright, let's call Monster again. Of course. And let's special summon... I'll special summon the Beast. Or the Cerberus. There we go. And... yeah, I think I just win here. But I don't know what he could possibly... Yeah. Okay, so that's how this deck works. Very weird in the sense of it is heavily reliant on having a monster you can normal summon in order to tribute for your Hazy. But it's actually a really good deck. A lot better than I expected it to be. I do think you could use this deck to great success. I think you could use this in a tournament. You could definitely have Kingdom Games with this deck. You could have used it in the KC Cup and done really well, I think, too. Unfortunately, it's just a little bit bricky. And, I mean, the deck, you could make a lot of changes depending on what you have. You could change cards around depending on what you have. It is pretty free to play because most of these cards are like end cards or from the card trade, like Sphinx is from the trader. Down Ethereum is a PvP reward. There's a lot of room for creativity with this deck, a lot of things you could change, and I really like it, and I definitely recommend you guys go check it out. So that's going to be for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching, and bye-bye.